paper boy, eating MTV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. When you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Spartan Spotlight.
I'm Parker Ostertag.
And I'm Chu Yang Yang.
Today we'll be doing several stories basically focused around sports. Hey Chewy, what's our next story?
Gymnastics.
Is it only girls gymnastics?
Let me check. Yes, it's only girls gymnastics.
Dang it! Well, since we're uneducated on the topic, we're gonna throw it over to Sydney and Tiffany.
Hey Sydney, have you heard about the Simile gymnastics team this year?
No, let's go check them out.
Well, I'm really proud of my gymnastics team because we are doing very well in the conference. We will probably end up in second place in the conference, and a lot of people don't realize that. Our strongest competitors are Matamidi, and we just can't seem to get past them.
We're doing pretty good. We've won a couple and we've only lost one, so that's good.
Favorite thing about gymnastics is being flexible.
Okay, so we have a pretty good gymnastics team this year. We're pretty young talent. We've been looking pretty good. The only team we've lost to so far is Matamidi, and our scores have been pretty consistent.
Right, so this year for gymnastics, we've been shooting for a 130 for our best score. Our recent best is a 128, so we're almost there. We have a lot of young girls. Half of our team is made up of freshmen, but they're really pushing us to the next level. They're definitely my favorite part of the team. They're what I go to practice for.
My first year is going good, you know. It's pretty fun. We got some good captains on our team, some good gymnasts like Sarah Cruz, you know, Melissa Tanucci, some younger girls. We're doing good.
This has been Sydney
And Tiffany,
reporting for the Spartan Spotlight.
Hey Chewy, are you getting ready for a party?
Yeah, but I don't know what kind of party.
What about winter-related activities?
Pierre, Morgan, and Kevin want to go check out that story.
What's your favorite thing to do in the wintertime?
I like to stay inside.
My favorite's building snowmen.
I like to have snowball fights. We went to go see what other students at Simile's winter activities are.
Alright, so our pond, we have like a pond in our backyard. It's like pretty big. And we shovel it off every year. We bring down nets. Like to play some pickup games. My boy Jake and Chaz Sainer. And I don't know, it's a good time. Got the lights out there and all. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Boy, he plays too much hockey, and even though he plays so much, he's still terrible.
I don't know why he doesn't play hockey.
I only play pond hockey because I'm too poor to play in a league.
He's getting better every day. He goes out there. He's practicing on the pond. Just like Heater out there, 1507.
Well, I was there playing with Jake once, and even though he practices a lot, he's not that good.
A kid with that much talent ended up starting for the Minnesota Wild.
Well, this has been Morgan,
Kevin,
And Pierre, reporting for the Spartan Spotlight.
Hey Chewy, considering our conditions, I don't think we can go to school today.
Well, it'd be better if there was just some school closings.
That's right. Marissa and Stephanie went to find out more about school closings.
It's cold out there.
I know, right? I wonder if we're gonna cancel school anytime soon.
We went around Simile to ask people when school should get closed.
I think when it's negative 15 out with wind chill.
I think when it's -5.
I think when the wind chill is -35, we should close it. We shouldn't have had to come to school on Wednesday. We shouldn't have come here.
Here's the superintendent's thoughts on when to close school.
Well, school gets closed primarily when it's weather related. So when it's weather related, there's lots of things to take into consideration. And since it's winter, one of those is snow, as would be the roads in Inver Grove Heights. Now, most recently, what you're probably most interested in is what happens if it's a cold day. What I use as a guide is if the air temperature is minus 25 or colder at 6 in the morning, then I consider closing school. What I use as a guide for wind chill would be if the wind chill is minus 35 to 40, then I consider closing school. If it's an iffy day, we're going to err on the side of having school, because if we have a whole bunch of iffy days and we have to cancel school a whole lot, I don't think you all want to come back and make up all those days.
I think it should have been closed like when it was really icy and cold outside, and when the wind chill was low and also the temperature. Anything to add to that, Matt?
I think school should have been closed the first week back from break.
Oh, really?
Every day. Right? Yeah, every day. Like September through May. Whenever it's cold, can't go outside without being like, brr.
Maybe we'll be as lucky as we were last year. This has been Marissa and Stephanie reporting for the Spartan Spotlight.
Thank you, Marissa and Stephanie, for that educating video.
Well, it seems like it's that time of the week again. For the Sports Zone Football Tennis Bowling Team! Tennis! Woo! Ow!
Welcome back to Simley Sports Zone. This is Jake and Aaron. Aaron, tell them what's happening today.
Well, this afternoon, the Nordic Ski team has a meet at 1 o'clock. And then later tonight, the girls basketball team has a game against Hill Mary at 7 o'clock. And then, I think, I'm not quite sure though, but I'm pretty sure the boys basketball, they have a game at 7 o'clock at Matamidi. We're going to try to get a sweep tonight in basketball and Nordic Ski.
Well, tomorrow, the dance team is in action at 9 o'clock in the morning. In the morning, at Simley. So make sure you guys are here watching them kick it out. And then, 9 o'clock again, the boys swim and dive team is going to swim their way to the U of M. And then 3 o'clock, boys hockey, 3 o'clock. Like I said, at Sibley, against Sibley, get to Sibley. And then wrestling at 7 o'clock is at St. Michael, Albertville. Make sure you're there to cheer them on. Let's go get a W.
Thanks, Jake and Aaron, for your sports segment.
Parker, you know what I like?
What?
Sledding. But I like sledding, like snowboarding. Not like snowboarding, but like you're walking down a hill, but not really walking. It's more like sliding down a hill, standing up with two poles, and you go like this.
2 poles, yeah.
Yeah,
no. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, Leah and Nolan went to go figure out something that's similar to that.
Looks like it's been really cold outside. You know what that means. It's time for Nordic skiing.
Season goes from November to the beginning of February.
We don't have snow. We typically do a lot of running around the town and also on our campus. Sometimes we run with our poles, which looks kind of ridiculous, but it's a good training for technique and building arm strength. Team dynamic is pretty great, I think. We have a lot of middle schoolers and high schoolers, which some people might think that'd be kind of difficult, but everybody's pretty close and it's very nice.
The goal of the sport of skiing is to ski the distance in the shortest amount of time. Skiing started as a technique for traveling cross-country over snow. Skiing didn't become a sport until the 19th century, and the technique of skate skiing wasn't introduced until the 1980s.
Goal ski meet that we have is about 3 miles, or we call it 5K, and our biggest meets of the year, those will be a 10K, so just a little bit over 6 miles.
One type of Nordic skiing is classic skiing, and that's more like running, where you stick the kick wax down to the snow and it allows you to get grip on the snow. Skate wax is similar to ice skating, so you push out sideways on the edge of each ski, and that's normally faster than classic.
Waxing your skis is essential for skiing.
For skate wax, there is cold scrape and hot scrape, and it takes about 10 minutes to do. For classic, there is hot scrape, then there is base prep, which you put in the middle of the ski, and you push down on that. Then when you get out to the course, you put on kick wax, and that helps you just go up hills better.
If you're looking for something to do when the temperature dips really low, try Nordic skiing. This has been Leah and Nolan reporting for the Spartan Spotlight.
Chewy, it looks like you're covered in snow.
Yeah, Franz didn't tell me about the snow this week.
Wow, I trusted Franz, but he'll give us the forecast this time.
I hope he's right!
Welcome to the Dreams Forecast.
Actually, it's Fran's forecast, and this is what I do. I've always done this ever since. Why does it have to be? No, man. Saturday 36 degrees. Today actually nice outside. Pretty warm. 37 degrees.
Dream. Now today we have a 37 degrees Fahrenheit STM.
Saturday is gonna be 36 degrees. Alright, y'all can't let Clean do this. This is my job. I run this town. Sunday is gonna be
Sunday. We got 34 degrees. We got a girls basketball game at 7 o'clock.
Also at Madamida, no, that's Hill Mary. See, you don't know how to do this. At Hill Mary, the basketball team is the girls playing at Hill Mary.
That didn't even make sense. Now, boys have a basketball game at Madamida. Alright, look.
Why you
I
taking
hope you guys enjoyed the Dreams forecast. Yep, I know it was way better than the Franz forecast.
No,
what the heck is a Franz? Anyway, look, I'm going to ask for you guys to have a good Friday.
And next week,
drive safely on the roads. Next week, we'll be cooking it up in the kitchen. I'm going to make pancakes. He's going to make some disgusting eggs.
Can I say what I was making? Can I at least promote my cooking show? That's my cooking show.
Look, go Simley.
Well, thanks for watching this week's episode of Spartan Spotlight.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter,
Facebook,
Google,
Vine,
YouTube,
Google Plus,
Twitter,
Tumblr,
Club Penguin,
Tinder,
and Netflix.
This has been Chu Yang Yang. Whoops.
And Cotton Candy.
And Lemon Slice.
Reporting for the Spartan Spotlight.
Woo!